Hi everybody, it's Tommy Jo from Bird Street Studio, and I'm back to do another Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I think this is week 4, and in week 4 it was fairly simple. It was making pockets overlaid with vellum, and Rachel had pieces of vellum that were left over from other projects, and I didn't have that, so I went ahead and printed a sheet. I cropped out some different graphics that I thought would fit on horizontal pockets at the bottom of a page, and then I had some leftovers, so I printed another one. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut them out and show you what she did. Now, I don't know if I can cut it or if I can rip them with this ruler. I'll remember my ruler's got a nick in it. I'm going to use my cutter. So basically, I just set my paper up to be horizontal, and then pulled these graphics in to print pockets. I don't want to go, I probably should cut this one first so that I don't cut into this, because I don't know what I'm going to use that piece for. And I made them 3 inches deep, because usually my pockets are like 3 inches deep. And I think I made them 5 1/4, a little over 5 1/4. I set it up to be 5 1/4 wide, but I think I actually stretched them out a little bit. Again, I wasn't really sure. What I need is a page of a, okay, I have a journal I'm working on. Let me see. And so here's a page. And if I do, see, that's going to be too big to there. So I need to make it a little smaller than that, but I think, I have enough space on either side to make it a little smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. I'm going to cut this one. Here. Maybe there. I'm trying to line it up on the lines. Let me move these things out of the way up here. And then I can move my cutter up. Hey, imagine that. Okay, and I want to measure these. This one's about, yeah, 5 1/4. This one is bigger than that, so this one's bigger. There's 5 1/4. So it would cut about right there. I think that would be okay. Okay. So this one is now 5 1/4. And let's make sure that this one's the same, 5 1/4. It's a little bit bigger, so let's take just a smidge off of this. Literally, it's just a smidge. Okay, so these two are now 5 1/4. And let's go ahead and cut this one down. So this, I set it up so I could get 4 on a page. But I got thinking, because I didn't have pre-printed vellum already, like I don't use it regularly in my journals. I got thinking that I do have a roll of the Tim Holtz. Let me find it. I do have a roll of this, and I think this is even lighter weight. That I probably could actually use this, but I mean, if anybody has any of this stuff, I think you could just use it. Just cut it down to size or whatever. Let's see. This is a bee, one that's a bee, because I've been doing things for a bee journal to get ready to make another one. And so I thought, oh, I might as well do one of these, do a pocket like that. I'm going to turn this one, and let's go 5 1/4 and see where that takes us here. That's good. Okay. So these are all now 5 1/4, and then I have this long piece left. Okay, let me get rid of these. Okay, and then what Rachel did, let me move my sleeves up, is she took, you know, book page, and see, we've got 4. One, we'll probably get 2 off of this. 2. There. And she used double-sided tape. Let me see. She used double-sided tape on the edges because it held the tissue or the vellum flat. Then she used a glue stick in the middle. So I've got my glue stick and I've got the double-sided tape. And we want to, I'm thinking that I could go ahead and put them on here. These were cute. She just used book page so that the vellum showed the print through, the book page through. She had wider pages and I don't have that, so I'm going to use what I have. Book page, and I think it'll be fine. And so I think that if I put one there, and then we put one right about here, we have room to, yeah, I think if I do this and I have room to bend over the top, which is what she did. She left a little bit more on the top. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and put my, okay, so this is the back side. Usually you can tell by the brightness of the picture, but this looks the same on both. If I do it this way, no, the text is backwards, so I'll do it this way because there is text here and it looks like it's forward. So this is the front, this is the back, this is the front, this is the back. Okay, so she put double-sided tape on hers, so let's try that. She did try one with just glue, and the whole thing just kind of rolled up. So that didn't work real great. And I want to make sure that I have the tape all the way to the edge if I can, because the double-sided tape is pretty sticky. So it's still cold here. I try to film a little bit ahead, but I don't get very far. Like a lot of people are way ahead when they film. I just have other things I have to do, and my setup for filming is one that it takes a long time for my once I make a video, it takes a long time for them to upload to the iCloud because my Wi-Fi is not real great. I did recently switch though to AT&T, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay, so I better just try one first. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure that my tape is all the way down. Remember, we're just making a simple horizontal bottom pocket on a page with vellum. So then she took her glue stick and she glued the center like this. Okay. And then she took off her double-sided tape. And she did say to be careful because this double-sided tape doesn't allow you to reposition. So once you put it down, that is where it's going to be. So with that in mind, I'm going to just position it right here and hope I have it straight. I hope. Oh, how pretty is that? Wow. Looks way better in person. Okay, so what I want to do with this, before I put the other one on the top, I want to make sure that I have enough a page here to fold over to reinforce it. So I'm just going to maybe cut it right here or tear it. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and tear this side. Oh, this side over here. I might have to cut it instead of tear it. I don't know. We'll see. I still haven't purchased a new ruler. Yeah, I better cut it with scissors here. I haven't purchased a new ruler because I keep seeing other things that I want, that I keep purchasing. Okay. Oh, beautiful. And then this piece, I'm just gonna fold down here and use my glue stick. And that's just going to reinforce the top of the pocket right here. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay, I need a blank page here. Let me see if I have. Okay. I got my sweater on. It's still pretty chilly here. Okay, so it'll go on. Oh my gosh, how pretty is that? Okay. I want to go ahead and make a thumb knot here. So I normally always use my bigger punch. I don't know what size this is. Let's see, it's maybe a looks like a 1.5 inch punch. I'm going to kind of eyeball the center. Okay. Beautiful. And then because I am a distresser, I'm going to go ahead and distress this with vintage photo, of course. It looks like I could trim this right here. Anyways, it is very cold here. As probably most of you know, the northern part of Florida got snow, a lot of snow, actually, more snow than they've had since, I think it was 1954. They said they got 4 inches, and this time they got 7.5 or 8 inches. So it was quite wild. Anyways, we obviously didn't get snow, but I mean, I'm on the East Coast, but I'm down not quite directly east of Orlando, but a little bit south of there. Oh, that looks so pretty. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and do the rest of them then, because that came out pretty good, and I'm going to do it the same way, and we'll see how they come out. Move these things out of my way. Okay. So okay, so I had, oh, here it is. Because I had a top piece of paper. Let's use this one. That's the good side. So I want to put my tape on this side. But anyways, we did have very cold temperatures. It was like it said it was like 51 degrees. Okay, not bad. Of course, for me, might as well put me out in an ice storm for that cold. But it was so windy here that our wind chill, okay, it was like 36 degrees. So that was very cold. And of course, I have to take the puppies out quite a few times a day, and usually once in the middle of the night, and that's when it's the coldest. So there I am in my nightgown and my slippers, with my sweater, with my jacket, with sweatpants. It's ridiculous. But anyways, today it was just sweater weather. Well, tonight it's jacket weather. But anyways, I will be so glad when this is gone, when the temperatures warm up. Oh. Anyways, I actually lived up in Syracuse, New York for quite a while. Like, that's where I graduated high school, up right around there. And Syracuse, I guess, is I don't know if it was the coldest I read, but it had the most snow of any city in the U.S. I mean, on average, they have the most snow or something, and my nieces live up there, and it's like, oh my gosh. I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could live up there again, you know. Anyways, then I lived out in Utah for quite a few years. And Utah is high desert, so when I first moved out there, we didn't have snow the first, few years. And then we had one year we had 2 snows. One was on New Year's Eve, and the other was after that, sometime, months after that. And I guess it would help if I pulled the tape off, huh? Were y'all going, Tommy, pull the tape off, pull the tape off. Anyways, but then after quite a few years, we got a lot of snow up there in Utah. Obviously, skiers want lots of snow. I don't ski. Plus, I'm old as dirt. So I wasn't, up to having a lot of snow. I was okay with it not having snow. But anyways, so we had cold temperatures, and that's one of the things. I lived directly across the street from the Wasatch Mountains, were right out my front window. And it was absolutely beautiful to see the mountains and see every season on the mountain. So you could see the snow in the winter. You could see the colors in the fall. It was just beautiful. But it's not the snow that I dislike. It's the cold. When I get cold, like my bones, it goes right to my bones get cold, and I cannot get warm, and I'm just miserable. So I just can't stand the cold. This is cute. Okay, we're going to fold this down. But anyways, I will be glad, again, like I said, when the weather gets nice again. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, let's make our little notch. Oh, I better measure before I do that. Okay, so we're about 5 1/4, which is perfect. Excuse me. We will guess where that should be. And then we're going to distress. And then we'll look at it on a page and see how it looks. This is such a cute idea. Thank you, Rachel. Even that I had to print out the vellum. Maybe we should try one of those on that Tim Holtz tissue paper and see how that looks. Because I would guess that more people have that than are able to go in and print the vellum like that. I mean, people can print vellum, but I set it so that I had 4 up on a page. I don't know that everybody has Photoshop. That looks so cute. Look at that. I love it. Thank you, Rachel. Let me just see if I have a piece here. What if I try to rip that at about 3 inches, which is right about here. Okay, it's 3 inches is actually a little higher than where it's ripped over there. And I do like my pockets to be right around 3 inches, so I'm going to go ahead and tear it there, up there. And we'll see how this works. So if anybody has this paper, they should be able to do that without printing. So let's get a piece of book page. Oh, I think I like it with the, and that's the back and that's the front. So we want the back. Okay. And we want to make this page, oh, we want this to be 5 1/4. So that would be five and a quarter. So maybe about here. Cool. And I didn't leave enough to fold over, so oh, I don't fold this over. I fold this over. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need double-sided tape. So this is our front side. We want to put it on the back side. This paper is like tissue paper. It's a lot lighter than the vellum. The vellum that I have is 29 pound. This probably is like 16-pound vellum. That's what it kind of feels like. It gets so thin. And this is, I think, like tissue paper, more like, I don't know. But it feels like about a 16-pound vellum, which is very flimsy. Ooh. So anyways, I do have two puppies that are under my table here. So that might be problematic in a little bit. If it is, I'll have to put them out. The Chance, who is just gonna be a year old, is a puppy, like a playful puppy, and he's very jealous of Sully's attention that I give Sully. Even if he gets almost all the attention, the minute you go to pet Sully, he's got to butt right in. And I'm hoping that that's just puppy part. However, he can kind of bug Sully, and Sully will get mad and growl and everything, but if you don't pay attention to Chance, Sully will kind of stick up for him and kind of look at you like he needs attention. I don't know. Sully's such a good puppy. Okay, so we've got our tape on. Now we want to put our glue on. Yeah, I could see where if you didn't put tape on this, it would really roll up with just glue. I wouldn't want to have to try to put that on a page because it is thin. Wow. It's so thin that I almost feel like I'm going to tear it, you know? Okay, so we have to be real careful where we put this. Try to get it straight. Ah. Yikes. Wow, this is not easy. Not easy for sure. It's see how it's like it's like not stretched. Let me see if I have some. Wow. Okay, so I think it's that the paper is so thin and this is so thin that you'd need to have it doubled for it to lay really flat. I don't know if we could just, maybe we should just double this. Yeah, I think this should have been doubled and glued together before I laid that on it, because it would have made the base a lot thicker. Let me see if we can make it work. I think we can. So I'm going to try to glue this. I'm going to try to glue this part down. Like this, and see if that doesn't help. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better. Okay. I do have a wrinkle, but I'm okay with that. Okay. Phew. I'm going to go ahead and cut it. And I think I better even that off. Let me because it actually kind of warped it, you know, so it wasn't real even. Okay, we're good. Let's trim our sides. That's way better with the book page doubled over if you use something thin. So just a hint. Let's see where we're at. We're at about a little over 5.5, so we actually could cut a little bit, trim a little bit more off the edge. On both sides. Okay, that's a little better. Let's make our thumb notch, get rid of this stuff. Yeah, I think you can do tissue like that, but you're going to have to put it on a base that's a lot thicker than just an old book page that's not real thick paper anyways. So probably double, if I had doubled that over and glued it and then laid that on it, it probably would have worked fine. Okay, let's put our thumb notch in. Okay, and let's go ahead and distress. Now, I'm not going to decorate these yet because I don't know what journal they're going to go in. And I think that I've done enough videos where I need to start doing a sample journal. So I'll probably keep one as a sample. You know, kind of like an idea journal. I don't have one of those. Seems like everybody has one of those but me. Look at that. That is so cute. Yeah. So I'm not going to decorate, you know, do any kind of embellishing. But let me see. Let me check real quick how far we are. Okay. Well, that's we're at about 35 minutes. And I think that gives you a good idea of how they look. I think they came out great. Thank you, Rachel. This is Roxy's weekly challenge, and I think it's week 4. Great idea, and great idea about putting the double-sided tape on. I think that makes a big difference. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these up, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're inspired by this. I hope I gave you a couple of different ideas of how to do it. I'll try to link Rachel's video for week 4 in my description box. Anything I use, I always try to list in my Amazon affiliate links. So go ahead and click on that if you need to get something. Double-sided tape I get at Amazon. I get my distress ink at Amazon. I get these at Amazon. I get my Vellum at either Amazon or Staples because I work part-time at Staples. So sometimes if they have it on sale and I get a discount, I can get it cheaper there. But I will link whatever I use on a regular basis. Thank you to my current subscribers, and please subscribe if you like the video and you want to see when I upload new content. Then ring the bell, click on the bell, and that'll tell you when I've got a new video up. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.